called to the bullpen. So that will be it for Oedeker. Can't even record an out.
Not only that, just 17 pitches as well. Here in the bottom of the first inning, so this is obviously not an ideal situation for Penn State. Now you have to stretch out that bullpen. Now an entire 9 innings. With the series coming up this weekend against Nebraska, obviously now you're just hoping that your starters can give you a little extra length in those games.
Yeah, this is great for Omaha, though, Jacob. But the thing is, if you're Omaha, you got to capitalize on these situations. Something that we've talked about in multiple broadcasts, something they've struggled with the last couple of years, leaving guys on base. You got the bases loaded, nobody's out. Got to take advantage of situations like this.
Absolutely, and even when you're only up by 1 run, again, as I talked about in the pregame, these are the kind of things that can help build your momentum as you go through not just the rest of this game, but as you finish out the season.
So it will be Connor Throneberry comes into the game. Throneberry, pitched 12 and 2/3 innings so far this season. He's given up 14 earned runs, has a 9.95 earned run average, 11 strikeouts on 9 walks, given up 2 home runs and 4 doubles, and a 1 loss on the season. So the reliever already in. He will be facing Drew Lechner. Lechner coming to the plate, batting .268 on the year, 1 home run and 11 RBIs. We'll see what he can do here. This is a huge opportunity for Lechner, especially being the left-hander facing this right-handed pitcher in relief as well. Lechner, the junior out of Kimberly, Wisconsin. They'll be facing Connor Throneberry. He is the sophomore out of St. Louis. Last year as a freshman for Penn State, he made 3 appearances against Virginia, UMass, and Long Island University. He's a 2-way player, plays some first base as well. He's a 4-year letter winner at Marquette Senior High School. And was named the #1 first baseman in Missouri by Perfect Game. So back to the action. And that one's hit into the air by Lechner out of play. Strike 1, count goes to 0-1. So already the second pitcher in the game for the Nittany Lions. And we haven't even recorded him out yet in this first inning. Here's the pitch. That one's in the dirt. The catcher looking for it is Cooper. Finds it. No runners will advance. Bases are juiced. 1-1 count. Drew Lechner at the plate. Bottom of the first. Nobody out. Omaha leads 2-1. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled back. Count goes to 1-2 now to Lechner. Cam Frederick on deck. Infield is playing in here. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded down the first baseline. Count will remain 1-2. Drew Lechner, the transfer, along with his brother from Central Michigan. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded, and that splits the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman. And Devin Hurdle comes around to score. RBI single for Drew Lechner. Omaha leads now 3-1. Now Cam Frederick comes to the plate with his .311 batting average, 4 home runs on the year and 20 RBI. So the base is still loaded, nobody out. And Frederick looks at strike one. Count goes to 0-1. And the pitch. Check swing. Catches that outside corner for strike two. Count goes to 0-2 now. And if you're Omaha, this is where you want to keep your foot on the gas here. And the pitch. That one's grounded hot down the third base line. Count will remain 0-2.
Well, and again, still that there is nobody out. Not only trying to drive in a couple more runs, but also just trying to work the pitch count of these relievers as well.
Yeah, they've already got into the bullpen. You'd like to keep that going. And here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike three. First strikeout of the game for Throneberry. First out of the game for the Nittany Lions. So Eddie Rosario comes to the plate now with the bases loaded. He's got a .260 batting average. Tied for the team lead in home runs at 5. 23 RBIs. He's slugging .423, and he looks at strike one there. Count goes to 0-1. It is Zach Lechner on deck. He's the 9th hole. Here's the ball one. That one's grounded. Chopper. And throw to third. But it will be Bales who comes around to score. So a little sacrifice for an RBI by Rosario. And Zach Lechner comes to the plate. So we got double Lechner this evening. Here's the pitch. That one's well hit in the outfield. Underneath it is Pia Centeno, and that will be the inning. But Omaha's able to play 3, strand 2. We go to the top of the second. Omaha leads 4-1. Welcome back to the broadcast booth here at Tal Anderson Field. We prepared for the bottom of the second inning, and it is back to the top of the batting order. So Hayden Hunt comes to the plate. He led off the bottom of the first with a single and came around to score. Now batting .328 on the year. Out of Lexington, Kentucky. Gets a hold of that one. A hot liner to the second baseman. Bounced off the turf. Throw to first for the first out of the inning. So Mike Bovey comes to the plate. Bovey walked in the first inning and came around to score. Bovey out of Hastings, Nebraska. Bovey looks at strike one. Very patient hitter at the plate is Bo. Actually swung on the first pitch on Sunday. I couldn't believe it. I know we talk about that all the time, but it's crazy. Looks at that one for ball one.
Coach Porter just talked about it too, that it just goes to Bovey's professional approach that he has to the plate. Doesn't matter if he has 1 strike or 2 strikes on him. He's just a guy that'll just stay composed at the plate no matter what.
So grounds that one foul. Down goes to 1-2 to Bowman. And it doesn't matter with Bovey really either. Even if he gets some 2 strike counts, he's still just as deadly with the bat. And even more so with runners on base. And that one's hit foul, out of play. Count remains 1-2. That one's well hit into right center field, and underneath it is Pius Centeno to get the second out of the inning. So Devin Hurdle comes to the plate. Hurdle was hit by a pitch in the first and has come around to score. Sits at that .405 batting average, 3 home runs and 23 RBI. Bottom of the second here, Omaha leads 4-1. The pitch swung out and missed. Strike 1. Count goes to 0-1. And the pitch. Ball 1. Count 1-1. Brennan Bales on deck. That one's outside. Ball 2. Count now 2-1. Throneberry now sits at 21 pitches on the evening. Righty on righty matchup here. And the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Count even at 2-2. Throneberry pitches it. That one's fouled out of play, so we'll do the even count again. Hurdle out of DeWitt, Iowa. Made a couple of excellent plays with the glove Sunday night. That one's outside and in the dirt for ball 3, so the count's now full to Hurdle. And the pitch. Fouled off his ankle. That always looks like it feels just great.
Could sense your sarcasm.
Here's the payoff. And that one's well hit into left field. Back is the left fielder, and it clears the wall. Home run, Devin Hurdle. 2 out solo shot for Devin Hurdle, and he hits his 4th home run of the season. Omaha goes out to a 5-1 lead. And whatever Devin Hurdle did in the offseason, Jacob, to improve that swing, you can really see it down there, but it has come to fruition this season for him.
Yeah, and Coach Porter had talked about it too, that not only has it just been 1 year of Division I baseball last season, but also, as you had mentioned, Austin, his approach at the plate. Coach Porter had said that specifically Devin Hurdle just does a good job of just driving the ball specifically up the middle of the field. And they're just doing a nice job of pulling the hands in, barreling the ball up, and sending a deep fly ball over the left field wall for his 4th home run of the year.
That one's fouled back. The count remains at 0-2. Yeah, it just looks a lot more comfortable at the plate. The strikeout numbers have come down. Last year we saw those big cuts from him, but just lots of swings and misses. And he's made contact this season. That one's outside. Count goes to 1-2. Throneberry now at 30 pitches. Here's 31. That one's outside. Counts even at 2-2.
The other thing, too, that Coach Porter said as well about Devin Hurdle, he said that he really had a great fall as well, and that he has carried it into the spring.
Ooh. That
Another
one,
hit by Bales.
it's Bales.
But then just to finish up the point on Devin Hurdle, as Coach Porter had just said, it's really just a matter of getting Hurdle in the right spots, and that way he can be productive with the bat.
So Eddie Satinsky comes to the plate. He walked his first time up back in the first. He's got Bales on first base here. Bales on the year, 1 stolen base. That one's hit high into the air, into right field. In on it is Bramley, and he will bring it in for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, the solo shot from Hurdle. No errors, 1 left on. We go to the top of the 3rd. Omaha leads 5-1. It's Omaha baseball right here on omavs.com and mavradio.fm.